Hello and welcome back to our educational series, How to Reproduce Your Artwork. Now in this video, I'm going to be going over the possibility of using an iPhone to photograph your work. Now the most recent iPhones, starting with the 11, the 11 Pro, and the 12, have very powerful and competent camera systems, and combined with an app that lets you capture in the RAW format, like Adobe's Lightroom mobile app, gives you enough quality to make reproductions that are surprisingly quite good. Now if you have one of these iPhones already, this is a great way to get started with reproductions before committing to a more dedicated camera system. And you'll also learn about editing, about printing, and become more knowledgeable about Canton's papers and how to use them creatively. Now for best results, you'll still need everything I mentioned before. You want a wall to hang your artwork on, you want a pair of lights, and you want a tripod. And a tripod is really important here because it will give your iPhone the stabilization it really needs to capture sharp images. And I can't stress how much of a difference this will make. You'll also need an iPhone holder that attaches to the tripod, and while there are a lot of inexpensive options out there, I'd go with something of higher quality that will give you a much sturdier mount. As I mentioned before, I highly recommend the Adobe Lightroom app, and so go ahead and install that, and once you have your iPhone mounted on the tripod, open the app, press the library icon, then press the camera button at the bottom right. On the left side of the screen, you'll see the file format that the camera is currently set to capture in. Make sure it says DNG, otherwise press it and toggle the small switch from JPEG to DNG. And DNG is Adobe's RAW format. If your iPhone has several lenses, you want to select the longest lens or the telephoto lens. You can do this by pressing the lens icon next to the shutter button. Using the longest lens will prevent you from having to move the iPhone too close to the artwork, which can cause distortion and shadows caused from blocking the lights. Carefully line up the iPhone viewfinder with the edges of your artwork, then use the timer function to set a 2-second delay between when you press the shutter button and when the photo is taken. Again, this will prevent any unnecessary shake. Any images captured with the Lightroom app will automatically sync with Adobe's Creative Cloud and be instantly available on your desktop computer or iPad, ready for editing.